so that he could scan him. Kim dropped his shielding, and as he raised his shielding back up, a vampire stepped out of the shadows who's been looking for Kim for quite a while. Yeah.
So he's using Auspex, or not Auspex, but what domination? What vampire art is he using?
You would not be aware of what art he's using.
Well, it affects mine. Would I know Prime dispel vampire units?
Possibly.
My character would know, actually.
Yeah, but you're not having a chance to discuss it really.
No, okay, cool.
It's just I'm scanning him right now, and I mean I would see him casting magic or some sort of thing that looks like magic. So could I just dispel it?
Actually, the thing is that the way he's not casting magic.
He's using it coincidentally.
He's well, no, it's not even coincidental. It's not magic. It's a will enforcement ability. It's not. He's not casting a spell. He speaks and you listen.
Okay.
It's not.
Something about him
Yeah,
doing
it's a force of personality effect that is a vampire specific power. It's not like he's not casting an effect on you that you would really have a chance to counter.
Okay. So would I can't spend willpower on this? Could I spend Quin? Can you use quintessence in a way, or
No, quintessence is only usable on magic.
okay?
So roll your reduced willpower minus whatever you've spent.
Yeah, quite a bit, honestly. Oops. So,
Seven.
two.
Very nice. So let me then roll his effect at -2.
Which is probably he's probably like an elder or some shit. Fucking rape me.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's an elder vampire.
No, an elder
Yeah,
vampire would be doing this, but
well, no, he's not that old. He's only like, what, 60, 70? This, no, that's when he was turned.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, talking about as a
so
vampire,
unless
he'd
he
probably be like 60.
Diableries, he can't be elder that quickly.
No, to become an, it depends. If you're gonna be elder, it's 200 plus. If you're gonna be an
What
Akira, it's 500.
what is your current willpower, Charles? 4.
Not there for the changing game now.
And even with the minus, he ends up with a success. Uh,
So he can't like.
he basically had 11 dice to roll. Your willpower subtracted 2 from his roll, and his
Two
diff.
successes, you mean?
Hmm? No,
Two successes, you mean?
no, subtracted 2 dice,
Ah, I thought it was.
and from there he rolled. The difficulty was equal to your willpower plus 2. So 4 plus 2 gives him a difficulty 6, and he rolled 1 success. So you do what he asked. You be silent. He's left the call.
Question.
He probably dropped again.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Do I know he's a vampire?
You were with Kim, weren't you? So, um, would you're not doing any kind of active magic scanning, are you? Um, what you know then is that he is a shady individual dressed in very old-fashioned clothing, wearing a monocle. He referred to Seeger as Herr Rothschild, and he seemed to step out of the shadows.
Wait, he referred to Seeger.
Sorry, Kim. Kim. Okay.
while he's doing this.
Okay. Um. So it's just a cone. Let me roll his dodge.
What are vampires in this setting? Like, what would they be classified as?
Would I have
Vampires.
surprised him because it's just out of nowhere? Vampires are vampires as you know it today.
Well, I mean, like, are they like Fae or something else?
No, they're vampires.
They're vampires.
Oh, they're just straight vampire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, if you think Abel and Cain was the first vampire.
Yeah, that I knew. I was just wondering if they, because the D&D they're technically undead. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is
And they
that
have their own unique thing.
different groups have different origins for things. The vampires themselves say that they're cursed humans. The changelings actually say that they are a corrupted form of Redcap that was cast out.
Okay.
So there is.
So basically, every group says they're from them.
Well, not always. The changelings say that everybody is from them.
I love the way vampires look at humanity. They're food.
Food. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because they are.
Yeah, they're the overlords. They were blessed by God, or cursed by God, if you want to put it that way. And they will be the beginning and the end.
Okay, roll me damage, Doc.
What do I roll?
Oh boy.
I already did something stupid.
Your damage is going to be equal to your Arete plus 2 against a difficulty 6.
Can I use willpower and contest this?
No, because you're using it through an item. It's not you actually doing the effect. It's 0. 6. 2.
That doesn't make sense.
4 dice, and yeah, you got a fail and a.
Plus 2, so 2.
Oh, no. That was 2 extra dice.
I asked you the dice pool and you said 0.
Don't remember saying that. I said you're rolling your Arete plus 2 as dice against a DC 6.
And you said 0.
Okay, I misunderstood you then. Roll 2 more D10.
Your communication of flawless. Like all of ours are. Never misspeak. It was success.
Okay, so 2 aggravated damage. So you hit him.
He's killing me.
He hisses as you hit him with his light and steps deeper back into the shadows. And you immediately hear him say, "I know where you are now, Rothschild. I won't be far away."
Disappears.
And then he's going to disappear into the shadows.
Great. Now it's vampires.
No. Just Kim. No, this is nothing new. I've had it for a while.
You've had him for a while. Like,
Yeah, but now he knows where you are.
that's like the thing of.
It's like you took a flaw, didn't you? This is your flaw.
Yep.
Oh,
I might have.
Yep.
tiny flaw, huh? Really?
It's part of the fact that the reason I got so easily money, the fact that I was allowed to get higher resources that I did, etc., might have had something to do with the fact that I misused a name that might be haunted.
So, since Seeger's not back yet, let's cut back to the other group.
To be fair, he might just have a full outage going on, which sucks. But
So what's the other group up to at the moment?
running. Also, if I wanted to conceal my aura, how would one do that? I don't know how.
Prime.
Just prime one.
No, you're probably looking at Prime 2 or 3.
Prime 2,
okay.
yeah. Prime 2 to alter.
Okay, never mind. Can I make it weaker? That'd still be altering. Yeah.
Kim say, Kim sing it.
Sorry, what did you say, man?
What'd you say, Jamie?
Hear you.
They were sprinting down the street very, very fast.
Yes. Up there, strong.
Okay.
Look over my shoulder just to see if I see anything.
Yeah, certainly. Roll me perception awareness. I'm going to nip to the loo really quickly while you do that. I'll be right back.
Assume 6 difficulty case.
Yes, that's yeah. If unless told otherwise, 6 is usually the right number.
Alright.
So what's going on here?
Jamie got a 4, I got a 2.
Okay. Just cutting back for Seeger's benefit.
Vampire.
He told you to be quiet. You were quiet. As he was telling you to be quiet, Doc, making the guess that this creepy guy in the shadows was likely a vampire, pulled up his flashlight, flashed it at him. He started hissing, stepped deeper into the shadows, threatened Kim to say that he knew where he was now, and vanished and ran.
You flash someone. I mean, no means no. Consent is very important. You can't just do that to people. It's just not okay.
Uh,
Gotta ask them, do they want this every step of the way?
Yeah, exactly.
So
No,
before
I'm
now,
not gonna finish that joke.
the threat of the vampire is gone.
yes, but he did say to Kim that he knows where he is now, and he will not be far away.
Let's get back to this Andrew.
Jamie, Taylor, and Madman, no one's following you.
I mean, I'm very sure of it, considering I'm not looking behind myself. This,
Should we duck into an alleyway?
Okay.
you lose me. Like, keep on running. Like,
Yeah, that is a good point.
guys, I
Some
think
are probably faster than the others.
Are you all staying together, or are you?
we're running together.
I mean, I imagine we all went full speed. And
Yeah.
does stamina affect speed? Or no, just how long you can go?
That's how long you can run for.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
never
one
mind.
inspiration.
Gotcha. We went
Yeah,
flying
you're all
together.
staying fairly close together. Yeah.
Guys, stop. No, you're not being followed. Quickly duck and pull them into an alleyway.
I was already going in. I also noticed we were
Okay.
people.
Okay, cool. Now what?
Look at the rest.
What happened back there?
Bombing up the blue. There's the only downside to it. You take it, you get to run for
Now
long. The second you stop, you vomit.
I don't know.
Horrible.
He said we
fucked up on it, so don't worry about it.
My
We
point
completed
still
it.
stands, man.
We completed it.
Oh, it's just not something.
So we
Because we
fucked up
fucked
so
up
badly,
once.
erased our memories. What the fuck? Okay,
I mean,
that's another point for another time.
actually,
For now,
call.
just where are we supposed to go now? And what the fuck?
Doc,
Where are we meeting?
Yeah.
7-Eleven. No, not this place. This is a bad
Okay.
idea.
Are you muted again? I swear to God.
Daco.
Well, Doc was heading back to Cassandra, but none of you know where Cassandra is.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know where that is.
No, the museum.
That's
Came out of.
No.
Isn't that the...
That was
That was something different, wasn't it?
yeah, she teleported us there. That's what it is. Yeah. So we don't know how to get to her because it's
Wait, do me, Jamie, and Jacob even
It's
know
Horizon.
about Cassandra?
Wouldn't I?
Yeah, we met her in the alternate timeline.
but you don't remember the alternate timeline.
Yeah, we're not in the alternate timeline.
This is the alternate timeline.
yeah.
Oh.
We all managed to work together now.
That's right. Yeah, you did.
You all know who she is. Got it.
Instead of Madman
Yep.
and Doc.
Can I in that case call the whistleblower telephone number again?
You ring the number. The lines are jammed.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
If I were to put my earpiece in again and listen in what's happening,
It's
what are people saying?
You start listening in, and there is a lot of comm traffic. There are at least 3 people claiming to have assumed the director's office. All of them giving different orders to the same units in a lot of cases. A lot of people asking for confirmation of what's going on. A lot of people trying to figure out who's actually in charge. And nobody really having an answer for much of anything at the moment.
No one knows they just killed the director.
Oh, a lot of there are people saying that the director was killed by a deviant. There's another voice though saying that the director survived and is saying that they're issuing orders in the name of the director.
So someone changed
What?
their face and
That
is
video
assuming the
seeker.
director's position.
That's the video Seeger gave us.
Yeah.
Was broadcast by one of the factions, and one of the other factions immediately declared that it was a fake, and that it was a body double, and the director is actually alive.
You can't see auras through film, can you?
Not unless the film was specifically made to record them.
Would the video cameras in these offices be made for that?
This was in the middle of a restaurant.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Could I project into the data sphere and mess with the footage there? Or would that just be altering the footage? Like, if I projected that into the net and tried to read auras through the data itself, would that work? Or would that require time?
That would only work if the data was actually in the footage originally.
Right, so it has to be
The data sphere can't put data in that was not there to begin with. It can pick up hidden data, but it can't pick up something that was never there.
Could it be used to see if that footage was tampered with?
That it could possibly do.
So you might be able to at least help calm things down a bit. Especially with technocracy, you could verify that it's.
I can't tell them that a Fae killed the director because they will believe it.
And I think if we should do anything, we should do that at a safe location and not in an alleyway, because this stinks. Not just the alleyway, but this whole situation.
Hey Doc, send us the
Okay.
Just going there in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the others didn't know where that was.
We don't know how to get there.
Yeah, so I'll forward the coordination.
Okay.
Because I have a GPS built in, so that's easy.
No, yeah, but we don't know how to get there because we got teleported there last time.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, and
we
it's
got
underground.
teleported there. It's simply going to the museum doesn't
For
guarantee
this.
that. Exactly.
I kind of ran from.
We're losing Kim too. What the fuck is happening with the internet today?
I don't know, man.
Kim was sending you the coordinates of the actual location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we.
Yeah, I'm forwarding to your mail. It's like for quite
Is it a horizon room that you need to get into? Because if so, I can open us a door.
I just forwarded the coordinates we were. If that's a horizon realm or something, I don't know.
You eventually do get back to the coordinates, and you find what looks to be a hastily vacated warehouse.
Shit, they moved. They probably. Oh no, Kim, use time and find out where they went.
Right now.
Probably a good idea now that you
I have to keep the sheep. If I drop the sheep, something else, I'm in. And everybody will be.
Are there any?
Why would you be in the big shit
hang on.
trouble,
It would have
Kim?
been really useful, Kim, if you had told us that there was someone after you beforehand.
This is an ancient enemy. It's been like all
Ancient enemy, that's even more reason to tell us.
Are you alright? Kinda lost you in the car right there.
I'm pretty fucked up. I think I have a broken rib.
Shit. I know it was a bad idea to tilt the car while there was no door attached to the car door. So that's my bad, but it's on you to keep your seatbelts on. It's very important driver safety.
You for Matt. Yeah, it is. Fucking asshole.
Keep the seatbelts on, you kids. It's very important. Otherwise, you might fall out of the door.
Anyone who is searching this place, roll me perception survival.
Are there traps? Tentacle traps?
If you're searching for traps, roll me perception.
Casey. I've got to bring some stuff in out of the car. I'm going to look for computers.
Okay.
So if you don't mind rolling for me while I do this.
I'm looking for if they forgot a hit mark or a gun. Or
If
several
you got a
guns.
hit mark, it's fucking 8 feet tall, dude.
Shut up, Seeger, shut up. I mean, they might. Like a mini one. Like this one. Like a portable one. So you can kind of take out of your pocket like that. And he walks around, shoots mini rockets like.
Is our signal still being jammed?
This
In New York, right?
basically what it seems is that someone has overloaded the cell towers and crashed the network.
Wonderful. For all of the technocracy?
No, for all of New York.
All of New York. That's gonna send things into chaos.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Do you? I mean, calling on a very dark point to this, but for anyone who was around during September 11th, when everyone was trying to make phone calls, and the networks got so jammed that they crashed and no one could call anyone, it's that kind of thing.
No calls in, but we can somehow circumvent this. That will call.
With short range stuff between yourselves, yes.
If you were trying to contact a specific person and you sent out a signal, effectively everyone would get it because there's nothing going on right now, right? If you like artificially generated like a cell tower signal?
In theory, you may be able to do that, yes.
We don't have the tech here to do that though.
No, you start looking around this warehouse, and it's pretty much picked clean.
Is there an old security system that was in place? Or was there a security system in place?
From what you're able to look at as you start looking around this place, it was just like a dockside storage building. It had a very basic, like, door sensor chime alarm system, and that's about it.
But no security cameras.
No.
I guess just call Cassandra again if we can. Oh no, we can't.
No,
Oh no,
tried.
she's in the data sphere, isn't she?
Again, I think we should meet up, and then we can contact it together.
No, at this point, you've all met up at the warehouse.
Okay, cool. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're at the warehouse.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
If I were in the data sphere, since it's a realm, not
If it works out for you.
true, but I have a safe location where
You can't say to an AI, I have a safe word. It means no.
No means no, robot. Listen
Yes.
to me.
And we'll just go delete. Yes, there we go. Perfect. That
first
fixes it
I
for
will
you.
look into the data sphere through my gauntlet. I'll just scan the various spheres around here.
So, we just found nothing, I assume.
Yeah, you look around and there's nothing to find.
Okay.
Searching the data sphere,
Yeah, like the exact transpositional location, basically.
roll me your Arate. DP mod 0, difficulty 5.
Two.
Not in this area, no.
No, but you could send a signal through the data sphere.
Yes, you should be able to, yeah.
I say, I'll be right back, guys. I'm heading into the data sphere, and I open a portal. Or no, I don't open a portal, I sidestep.
You what that?
So you see me pull out like two little mini box-like things, and I like put them on the ground. I start doing weird stuff with my gauntlet, and I basically have an area that's weakened so I can sidestep into the data sphere.
Okay, you build a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is okay, why?
Well, all of New York is down. No connections can get through, except for the data sphere, which is a realm, technically. It's not... Technology doesn't work there, so... Theoretically, I can contact Cassandra just fine, using dimensional science.
I will show you my the whistleblower phone number first. Like, yeah, like just
Yes, I can
remember
use
this.
that as a direct line.
Exactly, and I can't call right now. And if yes, you just take the phone. Shit, fuck it, I can't use it anymore.
I mean, the phone won't work. I'll just memorize the phone number.
If you can memorize it, perfect. I was thinking she could use it. Oh, say
On my arm.
perfect.
And I jump through the magic gate.
No shit.
Quintessence? For that.
I didn't mean that, Casey. I'm not wishing him good luck.
What? Are you doing something to me?
No, I'm saying I'm not wishing you good luck.
You're
I'm not
what?
wishing-
You're wishing me bad luck.
No, I'm not wishing you anything. I'm just saying.
TP God?
0,
Fuck up.
6.
Anything.
I'm using my gauntlet, so...
Down to 5.
Honestly forgot there for a second.
Okay, so this effect is vulgar without witnesses.
I've got to go for a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take, so...
All right, man.
And it is only two to sidestep into a different realm.
True. But it is vulgar without witnesses.
Okay. So two paradox.
So 2 paradox.
Okay, that puts me at 6.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and check for that backlash.
Alrighty. How do you roll backlash? Oh, right, it's up here. Is it? You just roll dice.
It's a you roll a number of dice equal to your current paradox against difficulty 6.
Okay. And from what I remember, there's no way to transform this, right? The willpower can't affect it.
Willpower can delay it if you want to try to do that.
Yes, I'm gonna delay.
Okay.
Sorry. Drop willpower. Now it's 3. Don't try to fuck with me magically, Casey. Please.
I mean, you're just postponing it, just like me.
Yeah, I know.
Together, we will be fucked in a very unhealthy way. Like in the end, we just embrace and go, shit.
Paradox.
I accept my fate.
So I sidestep into the data sphere, right?
You do. And you arrive in the digital web, basically.
Okay. And I'm gonna fuck with Madman for a second here. I go to his transposition location, right where his ear would be, and I transmit the sound over, so just audio to that realm, and I'm gonna go.
Actually, for that, because you are trying to cross realms, roll your orate to see if he hears it.
No, never mind. I do it, but I don't actually send anything.
Because you, in order to interact across, you would still need to use orate.
I really want to, though. I'm tempted to, but instead I use data to send a message to through that line, that phone number, and attempt to contact someone.
Okay, who are you trying to contact? The whistleblower.
Cassandra, but if I'm not able to contact Cassandra directly, then
Well, I mean, are you just using that whistleblowing number?
oh right, so I can't just use
Well, no, that's what I'm asking. Are you trying to send Cassandra a message, or are you trying to use that number to send a message?
I'm trying to use that number to send a message.
Right, so you're calling the whistleblowing number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I open ears and I type in the number and I'm like, hello?
You get a recording back saying all lines are currently busy and unavailable.
Oh, go fuck yourself, and I teleport through the phone line into their phone line. I'm transporting to their phone line.
Okay.
If that requires me to
Well, it's going to require Arate again.
I can't just hack in the data sphere?
You're not inputting into a computer at this point. You're in the computer.
Right. Okay.
That means that your interface is your dimensional science, you're not hacking.
Right. Oh, however, but anything here is effectively, what is it called? I'm forgetting the word, sorry. Not vulgar without witnesses, the one below it.
Coincidental.
Is it coincidental in this realm?
In this realm, yes.
Okay, good.
Now, if you try to go back to the other realm, that's not.
Yeah, definitely not. DP mod 0 in difficulty.
So what are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to teleport in, or teleport. I'm trying to go into their phone line. Basically, go where their current phone line is.
Okay, well that's if you're trying to get to where they are, that's in the other realm.
Well, yeah, but in the data sphere, I can go inside of their systems, right?
Yes, but that's not going to get you in touch with them. I'll tell you that now. If the data lines are jammed, if in effect all the lines are busy, then going into the data sphere is still not going to allow you to interact with someone if all the lines are busy.
Okay, can I send out a message to Cassandra then, directly? I've interacted with her in the sphere before.
Yes, you have.
So, could I try and fix her location? Maybe that would get her attention?
Yeah, certainly. Roll me intelligence computers.
Alrighty. And would advanced tech help me here?
No, because you're interacting more on a spiritual level.
Okay. Well, I mean...
Well, dimensional science.
DP minus 0, you said?
Yep.
And difficulty 6?
Yep. Oh! You botched.
No, that's not a botch. That's just
This
a
is a
minus
botch.
one. It's just one.
Less than 0.
Hey, Sigi, you remember how I said luck? I'm very sorry about that. I know that it had no in-game influence, but I think I kind of jinxed you.
Go fuck yourself, man.
Like, it was from real life magic, like real life paradox, and just affected your rules.
Yeah, that was real world entropy. The entropy in effect there.
I mean, I'm not using magic. I'm attempting to send a message and
Yeah.
fix location.
Yeah, you're attempting to send a message through the digital web. So, effectively, what happens whenever you botch this roll is instead of sending out a ping to locate Cassandra, you end up accidentally broadcasting a broad spectrum ping telling everyone where you are. Basically just making your location glow bright as a beacon.
I look at it for a second. Think, fuck. Well, shit. I can wait, or I can update. This is the magic question. Well, time to contact Casey. I pull out that card.
Now let's vote on Casey signals to everyone.
Hey, Casey! Now that everyone knows where I am and who I'm talking to, let's talk to the super secret guy so he's in on it.
Well, hold on. Before we get there, I made a roll to see if anyone noticed your broadcast.
Oh no!
So you botched, and then I rolled a 10.
Go fuck yourself, Casey. Who sees the Neuromancer? Or no, not Neuromancer, I mean, the other one. Wintermute? Does Wintermute find me? That'd be fun. Do those werewolves find me?
Don't stand hacking werewolves. Take 7 and everything.
Werewolves that were glowing green?
Like, you didn't think you thought you could run, bitch, from us with a wolf.
Don't do that, Casey. Don't do that. 12d6 for what?
Seven successes.
I still have my subroutine activated to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. You broadcast your signal, and a moment passes as you kind of look at your gauntlet and realize what you've done. And as you look up, you see that this kind of broadcast point in an area where the data stream was basically vacant has drawn some attention. And you see coming in your direction from opposite directions a force that looks to be technocratic agents of some kind and a pack of glasswalkers.
Oh, good.
What the fuck is a glasswalker?
They're net werewolves.
I was kidding, but that is true.
The people that, damn.
Oh, I didn't know they
So I
actually
see this,
were
and I
toxic.
have this internal conflict of like, I could go that direction and die, or I could go that direction and die, or I could sit here and die.
You had that, like, you looked at that, so, shit, I should go in that direction. Oh shit, I shouldn't.
What? Very quickly, do they look like wood gears?
Perception.
Like, visually distinct.
Perception cosmology.
Okay.
DP mod 2, difficulty 5.
Situational awareness, would that help me?
Yes.
Cosmology. What do I have in cosmology? I have dimensional exploration. Would that help me?
Yes.
So, DP mod 0, difficulty...
No, it was DP mod 2, and then you got 2 extra bonuses, so it's a 4. Five.
7.
Very nice.
Crit, actually. Or does the 1 take away the crit?
Yeah, the 1 takes away the crit, but still, they're still very nice. It looks like there are a couple Void Engineers with them, but it's not a pure Void Engineer force.
Shit. Can I very quickly identify their unit?
Oh, that's Steve. Steve is cool. He likes me.
Like, we
Hey,
broadcast...
Steve.
Album. Do they broadcast it too?
Just a second.
Basically, like, quickly tapping my gauntlet while the two are running towards me.
Shit, where is it?
Sigurd dies, I want his gun.
I don't want his gun. Every time he's used it, he somehow got himself in a worse situation than he was before. So, you can keep it.
Gauntlet, and it's self-destruct when I take it off.
Apologies, give me just a minute.
Apology not accepted.
Then you die.
Oh no! Well, I'm
Rest.
dead.
Jamie, rest me.
Rest you.
Res. Res. R-E-Z-Z.
Oh, Red.
Res. Res me. Res me.
Red. I can't, I'm dead.
Well, become undead and then do some resting.
Okay, no problem. I can do that.
Right.
No, you can't. It fails.
Yeah. Shit.
Yellow one.
Yeah, you recognize the unit. It looks to be a unit of elite home guard.
People who defend technocratic strongholds.
Yep.
Interesting.
Bear in mind that a unity amalgam is not solely identifying you. It simply means that you're a member of a mixed amalgam.
Oh, okay. Don't I send in,
Say help werewolves or something.
I,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I send a distress signal, or wait, raise a distress signal.
Yeah, like I'm agent da da da. Or maybe not say your entire agent name because you have
Whilst
shit on your
that's
list.
happening, can I send another signal locally to the team?
We can't reach you. You're the only one who can get in there. We don't know how to do that shit.
No, I can send a signal to you because I'm in the data sphere and your phones are still linked.
Yeah, yeah, no, but we can't get to you.
You just messed up that madman. How fucked he is.
No, I'm just trying. I want to know how I can help you.
A- as I
I don't have to tell you.
as I have said though, Seeger, um, because you're transmitting out into an area where the signal is currently saturated, it would be vulgar without witnesses.
So, raise paradox.
How much paradox do you have?
I have 6.
Oh, get in with the big boys. 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't
It
give a
would
fuck up
only,
here.
it would
In the
only
big
be,
leagues.
it would only be 1 paradox point because
Come
it's
down
only,
with me, Seeger. That's what I'm saying.
or 2 of them. I don't know.
Oh, big. What's it called?
Forbidden home.
Yes, that.
Can they hear the
Six.
signal if I just broadcast? Like the raised distress signal, would they hear that?
You don't know.
Okay, well, either way. Sorry guys, I can't update you.
So,
I'm running towards this team.
Okay.
while this is happening, we're talking to Doc. Like, do you know any other way to contact Cassandra? Not through a phone or jumping into another dimension? Like, I don't know, a letter? Or,
Carrier pigeon.
yes, yes, that's a thing. Or smoke signals, that's
I was
also,
about to say American smoke signals.
yes, that's also a thing. And maybe,
Why you gotta be racist, Jamie? Why does it need to be American smoke signals?
because we don't,
There's a place to do.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to.
Smoke signals. Dumbass.
That's why I'm saying that. Why do you say American smoke signals then?
because it's
How's that
specific to that region.
Yeah. So why not just say smoke signals? Why you got to do that, Jamie?
Because Americans. No, Doc, you can't leave now. Shit, we need information from you. Okay, while Doc is on the bathroom, please kill Seeger.
Yeah, Daisy. Fun times in the data sphere?
Give me a dexterity athletics roll.
Yay. Are they shooting at me or the werewolf shooting?
They are shooting at the werewolves.
And I'm in between.
Yes.
I just died down.
That's why you're getting a dexterity athletics roll. Difficulty 7.
Still 2 8s.
Okay. You managed to duck and dodge out of the way as a barrage of fire, um, or more accurately, laser, leaps from one of these technocratic um, vehicles, which you actually recognize now as it's gotten a bit closer. Looks a bit like an Apache helicopter, but has jet engines instead of rotors at the top.
Nice.
Um,
This is
That's
where our
quite
technology can shine because we can't introduce that yet. No one would accept it.
mhm. And as it flies past you, opening up with these kind of chain action laser cannons on these werewolves. And you watch as kind of walls of digital energy start appearing in front of the werewolves, taking most of the fire.
Mm.
Um, what do you do?
I turn around and as I see the wall, I'm gonna send a virus over there to disrupt local signals on their side, or attempt to.
just do the Jerry. Just keep on crawling and hope no one sees you.
Fuck that.
All right, roll me Arate.
Okay. And I suppose that would be a prime effect to dispel.
Yes, prime two or more, really.
Could I do prime correspondence to their location?
Um,
Just be prime.
it would just be prime you would need, really.
Okay.
What level of prime are you using?
2.
Okay.
And difficulty?
Just a second, let me find out. Difficulty is going to be 6.
Okay, and I'll use a willpower. 4.
You managed to take down one of the walls.
Sweet.
There's
Hopefully
still there's still 4 or 5 others, but
still helping.
yep. Do you stick around and continue to try to help, or what are you doing?
Well, I think they've got it at this point, right? I mean, are they
Um,
outnumbering the werewolves?
well, there are less technocracy agents, but they have more firepower. So you'd say it's pretty close to evenish.
Okay.
You are also aware though at the rate that laser fire is flying around, that the longer you stay out here, the more chance you get hit with a stray bolt.
Right. Could I use could I use forces and just make a bubble of protection around me?
Yeah, certainly.
Just hide.
Yeah, just fuck it. These guys.
That's good. Following my.
And I have enhancement armor as well for forces from my gauntlet.
Okay, roll it.
And difficulty
Um, what level of forces are you using?
3.
That's gonna make it a 6.
Okay. 2.
Okay. Just a second. I think my wife's just shouted at me. Hold on.
seriously,
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
Did you get any clues what's about to kill us?
Oh, I have plenty of those. I just need to get you into the situation.
Okay, great.
So what were you doing again, Seeker?
Creating a wall of force just around myself.
Okay.
In case any stray bullet comes along.
And you rolled 2 successes. All right. Let me